Hello everyone, Mr. Happy Zap here once again. This is an update again on my humble abode rebuild. Well, a few days ago we were able to get the foundation all raised with the blocks and whatnot. As you can tell here, I went up 2 courses and I've got everything. I got all the old block from the original foundation, which is basically from here all the way around that to basically here. So I parged up on the inside there. I just gave it a quick parge to kind of seal up the old block and whatnot, match it up, and I'll take a bit of a rasp after and smooth it off, so that when I put on the Tyvek, which is now required, you have to put your sill plate down, your sill gasket, your Tyvek, which goes down along the block to the bottom of the floor there, which that will be the bottom of the floor in this instance, and then of course it has to continue on up the wall. So smooth all that out, and I got everything all pinned up here. So a shout out to Darren Wardell and for his help taking care of the foundation rebuild here. Did a great job straightening out an old foundation, and I really appreciate that. So now I actually got a really good level foundation here to build a house on. So as you can see here, now we'll use this as an example. I guess if we can see it. No, a little too dark there. Yeah, let's go over here. We'll do it this way. The old block foundation ended where the delta membrane seal is here. Now I still have to go along and put in the plastic cement to seal that up, even though in some spots there's actual mortar in there, but still go along, seal that all up, so when the grade goes up, because the grade will be about to here. Now I've also painted the block to seal it up. I was going to parge it. I thought, nah, I want that block look. So I used some Seco latex floor paint, which is good for block foundation walls as well on the exterior. So I put 2 coats on, so it should be good for a couple of years anyway. So like I said, as you can see along here, some of the delta membrane actually has been sealed up by the actual mortar, but like I did along the back side here, I'm still going to put a good bead of the liquid the plastic cement. Messy stuff, but it seals good. So I've got it along here. There's going to be a 2-foot cantilever on this side, so really this side of the block here will definitely not have hardly any weather on it. But still, you want to have things sealed up. The other reason I put the paint on is to seal the block to help with water penetration and whatnot. So just give you an indication. It's a bit of work to reconstitute a foundation, but it was a lot cheaper than having to have to tear this old foundation out, and then I would be in a world of hurt of setbacks and everything, and that just wasn't going to happen. So anyway, once again, reconstituted basement, inch of foam, inch of foam, inch of foam, vapor barrier on top of that. So and then of course then we bring down the air barrier, which will be Tyvek, done all along the walls, and caulked along the seam there once the floor is cleaned up against the red tape there. And then it'll be 1.5 inches of Roxwell Comfort Board 80, and then 2x4 studded wall at 24-inch centers, and then some Rockwell, actually it's Rockwell 3.5-inch bat, which will give an R20 wall, and on top of that will be an vapor barrier. The actual sill plate and the rim joist area in here, once the floor goes up, we'll have 2-pound spray foam in there, so it'll be about 2.5 inches. So that'll seal the basement really, really well. And I'll continue on talking about what's going to be happening on the upper walls, because it's a hybrid. I've designed a hybrid wall construction to super insulate this house and give a really low value on the heat loss. and also really low value on the actual cooling requirements. Even though the house is only 905 square feet, you still got to heat them, and in my area, heat's more important than cooling, heating because of the climate. So this is where I'm at so far. Everything's coming along pretty good. So the next phase is start putting on my sill gaskets, the tie par and sill plate, and once again begin putting on the open web truss system here and get it ready for the walls. So thanks for listening, watching. I hope some of this helps you out should you desire to get into a rebuild project like this. It's not difficult, but it does take a little bit of planning, a little bit of time, and you know, just be patient, and you can really spin up a new humble abode using old